Hi there, you choose the right video. This is Auntie Nat's Crochet. Allow me to teach you how to work with yarn and crochet something awesome so that you can share it with your customers, friends and loved ones. I have hundreds over videos, so do subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is at this corner over here. It will mean a lot to me. And today I'm going to make a bunny, a small bunny with these two cotton yarn, this color, and a 3.5 mm hook. So besides this, you will need some stuffing, and if possible, get some safety eyes and safety nose. If not, maybe you can just sew your eyes and nose. Okay, now let's start. Okay, I'm gonna start with this gray yarn. I'm gonna make a magic circle. Curl it around your two finger, make a cross here, turn to the back, pull up a loop and make a knot. So now inside the knot, inside the magic circle, I'm going to make 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You're gonna make 6 single crochet into the ring or the magic circle. And now we're going to go to row 2. Row 2, I'm going to do increase all around. You go to the first stitch and you do 2 single crochet into each stitch. Starting from the first stitch, you do 2 single crochet into each stitch, and this is known as increase. So this is 1 increase, 2 increase, and you're going to do increase in all the stitches. I started with 6 single crochet and now I do increase in all the stitches, so which means I should have 12 stitches in this row 2. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now I'm going to go to row 3. Row 3, I'm going to do 1 single crochet, followed by increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. And now I'm going to do some stitches in white. I'm going to change color now. So you just grab the white yarn or whatever color you are using. Put through this part here, this single crochet here. You pull up the white yarn and make a stitch in the next stitch. I'm sorry, there's something wrong with my phone, so the lighting is out. Sometimes it's too bright, sometimes it's too dark. I still haven't figured out what's wrong with it. Well, I hope you can see the stitches and how get annoyed by it. So this is single crochet followed by increase. So one single crochet, increase, and I'm not going to fix it as to where and when to change color. Where and when to change color is totally up to you. So if you want, you can do more of it. One single crochet. Wait, let me get that out. One single crochet, then increase. Now you can change it back to the other color, the gray color. Same thing from this side, you pull it over to where it's needed and you hold on to it so that you don't pull too tight, and this one will not bend. And just hold on to it, put through, pull up the black or the gray yarn and do one single crochet. Now if you're lost now, again, let's look back. This is one single crochet followed by increase, one, and then increase, one, increase. This is one, and we do an increase, and we do one single crochet and increase, one single crochet, increase. And this row you should have 18 stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Sometimes we are too busy changing colors, we might not keep track of the number of stitches. It might go wrong. Okay, now row 4. Row 4, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 2. 1, 2, you do one single crochet, 2 single crochet, and you do an increase. I'm so sorry about the lighting. I hope it doesn't annoy you. I'm not sure what's wrong with my phone. 1, 2, increase. Let me do 1, 2. Okay, next one should be an increase. Now I change color. So I would normally memorize the pattern instead of the color. So I will memorize 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase, instead of 5, then change color, 6, then change color. So the color is up to you, it's quite flexible. So long you get one patch like this. I want it to be like, you don't have to follow exactly, you can just patch it. Except when you feel like changing color, you just change. But most important is the number of stitches. So 1, 2, you can see the 2 stitch in 1. So 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase. So now I do 1, 2, increase. Again, 1. Okay, I like to change color now. So this is 1. 2 single crochet, increase. One, two, increase, one, two, increase. So you should have 24 stitches in this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24. And now we go to the next stitch. Next stitch is going to be single crochet in the next 3, one, two, three, and you do increase. One. Okay, maybe you should change here, easier. So this is a 1, then I need to do 2 more, 1 more. One, 2, 3, increase. Okay, 1, 2, 3, increase. So I did a 1. So now I'm going to do a 2 and a 3 and increase. One, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. One, two, three, increase, and 1, 2, 3, increase. I mean, this is a good project for those who wish to practice on their changing of colors. So I'm just going to change this patch here, so it's easier for you to follow instead of like 3 stitches here, 4 stitches there. And continue with my increase. 1, 2, 3, increase, and 1, 2, 3, increase. So you should have 30 stitches in this row. And now for row 6 until row 12, you are just going to do single crochet all around. No increase, no decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so now you just do single crochet all around from row 6 until row 12. So this is the time you can change color except when you like. You can make it shrink the white part, or you can enlarge it. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 12. Okay, I've completed up to row 12. This is how it looked like. So here I just simply change color. I didn't really follow any pattern or any rules. I just change as when I like. I feel like changing, I just change. So there's one patch here, one patch here. So now thought of using this kind of eyes. And a small nose, something like this, and later I will lock it in place and maybe sew 2 stitches here to make this sink in a bit. Now we're gonna do the ear. It's optional. Maybe you can do one white ear and one gray ear if you do not want to change color. Now the ear pattern, let me get a new roll of yarn. I have another yarn here. Okay, to do the ear, I'm gonna start off with a magic circle. You make a magic circle or a magic knot. After you have a magic circle or a magic knot or magic ring, magic knot, sorry, it's a magic ring. So you're going to do 6 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this ear I'm going to do a gray ear, totally gray, the whole thing, so that it has 2 different ear. One is a gray ear, one is a 2-color ear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And next I'm going to do single crochet all around. You just do 1 single crochet into every stitch. So I should have 6 stitches as well in this row. We're gonna bend a bit. Next row, I'm going to do single crochet followed by an increase. You do 1 single crochet, and you do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into this next stitch. 1, oops, 2, and single crochet, 1, 2, 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Oh, did I miss one? increase, one increase. Oh, hang in there. Did I have the exact stitch? 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh, so there'll be 7. Wait, let me see. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Sometimes you just miss. Yeah, I did here. It should be here. So again, I'm gonna do again, redo row 3. It's gonna be single crochet followed by an increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch, and you do single crochet and you do increase. And you do single crochet and you do increase. Now row 4, you just do single crochet all around, which means you will have the same number of stitches as the previous row, that is 9 stitches. Row 3 and row 4, you should have 9 stitches. Just this row you do not do increase. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. Okay, next row, row 5, going to do single crochet in the next 2. This is 1 and this is 2, and you do an increase. One, 2, increase. 1 2, increase. In fact, you can do one white ear and one gray ear if you do not want to change color. And now the last row, row 6, you just do single crochet all around, which means this row and the previous row you should have 12 stitches. You're gonna cut the yarn, leave some tail for sewing. Can remove this marker. For this gray one is easy because you can just place it anywhere. But for this one, because I want the white part to be inside, or you can have it on the outside as well, like this. Oops. You can have it like this. It looks nice too. Maybe I'll have this in the inside. So I'll make a few stitches first before I sew it onto the head to hold it. Make a stitch here all the way through the other side so that you hold it like this and become a small pointed ear. Do share your version of your bunny in the comment section after you're done. I would love to see your version. We can exchange ideas. You make a few stitches here. So that it will, so that it will become like this kind of pointed ear. You can shape it around, make it even more pointy. And let's see, I should put this aside. Now, if you think this is the right spot, then we should add the stopper, and I'm going to sew this here. One on the left and one on the right. So you're going to make two of it because I haven't added stuffing yet, so it's quite easy to sew. All you have to do is just hold it here, make one stitch in and out from here, so it's easier to sew. And based on that magic ring, if you want, you can base on the magic ring to see, you know, where you should put the eyes and the ear. It's somewhere here, quite near the magic circle or magic ring. So I'll come back to you once I have all this nicely fastened, and we will continue to shrink here. Gonna do decrease. Okay, I have this nicely fastened. I tie a knot inside, and I even stop the white color here. It's no longer white because after this we're gonna do decrease. It's gonna shrink. You can't see much of the white as well. So I have one ear in gray and one in white patch. So now I want to add a tiny mouth here, something like this. Let's see how it goes. That looks cute too, compared to that one with the thick lips. I am going to try all sorts and see which one comes out cute. Okay, I think that will do. So I'm just gonna tie a knot. I'm gonna cut the yarn. I can leave this for other projects. Just tie a knot, 2 knots in fact. And there, we kind of had a very faint smile, but not that thick. Okay, I'll keep this for other things. And now let's continue with the decrease. So now we are at row 13. Row 13, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 3, followed by a 2 together, or I call it a decrease. So this is 1, 2, 3, and you do a 2 together. One, 2, 3, and just do a 2 together. And after this, we're gonna add some stuffing, and at the same time I'm gonna make a feet for it, a tiny feet. Oh yes, maybe I am going to get some fluffy yarn to do some hair here and the tail. Let me do this decrease first, maybe 2 more rows. These are optional. I mean, you can do your normal normal tail, your normal rabbit tail. Okay, let's do one more decrease before I start to do the tail and a little bit of hair here. Let's see how it looks like. Now the next row 14, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 2, 1, 2, and you're gonna do a 2 together. One, 2, and the 2 together. So it kind of shrink a bit. Now this is not just the head, this is the head and also the body. So you're gonna shrink like this. Okay, before this one gets too small, okay, let me add the marker here. I'm gonna try this. I have this mink yarn extra from previous project. I think I'm gonna cut this. This is optional. If you do not have this, you don't have to. Ooh, look at that. It comes off. So you can either do this, or you can get any fluffy yarn, you know, any fluffy yarn from your previous project, any balance. You can use to do this kind of stuff. So here I am going to make one stitch here to make it like it has some hair here. Does that look cute? Or should I do without? Oops. You keep the tail here so that I can tie a knot later on. All you have to do is just sew across. And you will have some hairs checking out here, like this. and you go to the back here, somewhere here, and make the tail. So this is a lazy way of making the tail. So happen I have extra of this mink yarn, so I can do that. Wait, let me see, where is the other tail? Oh, it's here, so that I can tie a knot later on. Okay, here for the tail, the lazy way, you just put it through like this. You just make a few stitches here and there, so long it looked like a ball, a fluffy tail, like this, and it will do. You can have a small tail, or you can make one more stitch. Oops, make sure all this does not get in the way. You go through here, then you plumb it up, then you have a bigger tail. There. This is a lazy way of making a fluffy tail. My lazy way of making a fluffy tail. And you put it back inside like this, and you plumb it up, and you have a tail here. Instead of making the traditional way where you roll your yarn, and I find that you need a lot of yarn to make one fluffy tail. So this is my lazy way. You just get any fluffy yarn that you have left over from your previous project, does not matter what color it is. You just add some here, and you have a tail and some hair. And this part here, since I have extra, I can keep for other projects. I just tie a knot, the two tail here, just tie a knot. It's kind of difficult to see anyway. Wait, let me tie it further down so that it's easier to make a knot. Oh, I lost it. Okay, I got it. So now that's it. You have a fluffy tail and a cute hair. Okay, now you shall keep this for other project. And okay, let me get some stuffing. Okay, I add some stuffing. I'll add more later on. If not, it's kind of difficult to crochet. So now I'm going to go to next row 15. I'm going to do one single crochet, followed by 2 together, one single crochet, and 2 together, or you can call it a decrease or a you can't call it decline, it should be a decrease. Oops. Now it's even a little bit more difficult to hold with the eyes and the tail. Luckily this is a small tail. Next we are going to do single crochet in the next 2, followed by a decrease. One, 2, and decrease, or 2 together. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and a 2 together. Okay, now let's add more stuffing. You have to plump it up, if not it will be kind of okay. Let's add more. We need to plump it up. Is it plump enough? Let's see if I can add all this. Later I'm going to do a leg, just a pair of legs, just 2 legs for the front. It's optional if you do not want it. Okay, I guess that's it. Okay, here it's we're gonna seal it now. Let's cut the yarn. Just work your way through all the front loop. You see there are 2 loops here, just go through the front loop. And you just pull. Then you make 1 stitch here to somewhere very far, and maybe near the ear. So you have a flat bottom here. And you check and see if you have any holes here. I mean, like maybe certain stitch you kind of didn't pull tight and there are holes. This is the time you can hide it. So now I have to decide, should it have white feet or gray feet? I think white feet should be nice, right? Shouldn't be white feet, 2 white feet. There, a cute little bunny. Okay, now I'm going to do 2 white feet. Let me see. some white yarn. And then start by making a magic circle. You curl it around your 2 finger, turn to the back and make a knot. And you're going to do 6 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you go to the, and you go to the first stitch and do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So I should have 12 stitches in this row. And now row 3 to row 4, you just do single crochet all around. I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 4. Okay, now row 5. Row 5, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 2, followed by a decrease. This is 1, 2, and you do a decrease or a 2 together. Then after this, from row 6 until row 8, you're going to do single crochet all around, no increase. I'll get back to you once I'm at row 8, the end of row 8. So you should have 9 stitches in each row. Okay, now I came to the end of the row. So you cut your yarn, make sure you have a long tail for sewing. You do not need stuffing for the leg. You're gonna flatten it and sew it here. In fact, if you have a leg, it is more stable. If like just now there's no leg, just this, it will kind of roll off, sometimes roll to the left, roll to the right, because it's kind of not really flat. But now with this leg, it's kind of like a stopper. It stops it from going anywhere, so it just sits right there. Now I'm going to fasten it, sew it at the base like this. Actually, there's no wrong or right to this. Just hold on to it and you make a stitch to the far end, and check and see if that is what you want. So now at least this is like kind of hold it in place first. Yep, I guess that's it. So you're gonna sew here. It's not easy to sew because this is gray and this is white, so I can only sew at this point or go further to the next slit. You can do that too. Like for example, you poke it here and bring it right through here. That way it's easier. See, it's fastened. And then it's like you can actually like sewing two legs together. And it's not just here because it will open up. I also did few stitches here at the bottom. So you move your needle to somewhere here, and make a stitch here. And you, because it's kind of tough, you just push your needle to the furthest, then it's easier. And one more stitch here. Oops. And here to here. And since I make one stitch in the middle here, might as well poke it in through the leg. It's not easy to sew this because it's kind of thick, very thick. The leg is thick and the body is thick as well. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, I'll have it nicely fastened and I'll get back to you once I have this leg. It's really secure. Okay, this rabbit is done. You can send it for some photo session now. So I hope you like this pattern. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned, and I look forward to seeing you in my next post.